people! Good morning. It is Randy and Shannon.
Good morning, everyone.
We are here on a Monday for the Claim It Live bead sale. Dun dun dun. Hello. I feel like my chair is really small. What's happening? This chair has a lot of buttons.
I know. I don't know what some of them are even for.
I don't either. I'm just like, I need the one that goes up and down. Can you help me? Oh. Alright, we got this. It's Monday. We got it. There we go. Hi, good morning, everybody. We are going to do our split sale today. Split sale. If you are new here, welcome in. If you are not new here, welcome back. We are going to explain the split sale and how all of that works and everything. So if you're new, don't freak out. It's going to be fine. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. Linda says she loves how my necklace turned out. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. I missed a bunch of comments, but it's fine. Hello. Let's get this party started, Rebecca says. Get this party started. Oh, can't see that.
No.
Everybody do stretches and have tasty beverages because this is going to be a session. Yeah, absolutely. Get your snacks. Get your snacks. Get your coffee. Get your things. Let the dog out. We're about to get into it. I'm going to switch over to Shannon's screen. We're going to walk you through what to do, and then we're going to do it. Here we go. Wait, I can't remember the button. This button. There we go. All right, we're over here on Shannon's screen. Okay, first and foremost, you're going to want to push the live button. You see this live button she's looking at right here? It is white. We need it to be red. Clicks it, and then it brings us up to where we are in the video. This is very important because this is going to be a longer sale. You're going to want to check that live button throughout the sale. Okay, then we're going to go over to the little gear. Doot, doot, doot. There's a little gear. You're going to click that. You're going to click quality. You're going to click 1080. And this is going to put you into high definition so you can see what's going on. Then we're going to go down and we're going to like this video because we like it because it's free and you can like it and it's fine. And then we're going to go down to the description where Shannon pushed more. So you should see that underneath. You got to push more. And then I'll tell you everything right here in the description. So this is our SKU list. Right here is the SKU list. Hi, I'm new here. Hi, Angela. Well, good. We're just going through how to do it. Right here in the description of this video, Shannon has it highlighted. That is our SKU list for our sale. That is the same list that I have that we go off of. It tells you the SKU numbers, the item descriptions. It tells you how many we have to sell, how much each item is. When you click this link, it's going to open up to Thunderhorse Descendant, which is our website, and it is going to show you this list. So you can either have it up on your screen or you can print it out or do whatever you want to do with it, but that is the SKU list that we're going to follow today. Underneath that is the link to the website, and this is going to take you directly to the custom orders page. So once we post your orders, they are going to go on to www.thunderhorsedescendant.com under the custom orders page. So that's the link that will take you directly to the custom orders page. If you need to get there through another way, underneath there's little instructions and it says go to the website, under the bead store, then go to the custom orders tab, and then look for your name. Okay? So that's how you're going to do that. It'll just have a placard on it. It's not going to show everything you ordered on the website up front. It's just going to have a placard. You have to click in and then swipe over on the photos where it will show you all of the things that you've ordered. In the description of your order when we post, you will also get an itemized list underneath in the description. So if you look at the photos and you see everything, you're going to go down, you're going to check the description, and it's going to say all the items that you've ordered and what the total amount is on those items. You're just going to add that to your cart as you normally would with anything, any normal purchase off the internet. You're just going to add that as into your cart. That's going to act as one item in your cart, but it is going to be all of those things, okay? You can then add other items to your cart if you want to from throughout the website, whatever. They'll just go into your cart. And then you'll just check out normally with your online payment, however you do online payments, credit cards, debit cards, whatever you do. So that's how you do that. Now, I do want to mention that if you do order over $50 worth of items, whether it's in your custom order or if it's a combined in your cart, like once your cart gets to $50, we do have a firm, which is like an afterpay type situation where it splits it up into 4 payments or whatever. So if you need that, that is available, but only once the option will only appear once your cart is at $50. Okay. Going down here, the next couple of things, this tells you how to order. Really easy. There's an example of a SKU number, which Shannon's going to highlight. So this is a SKU number. If you want an item, I'll show you the SKU number for each item as we get going with the sale. It'll be on the mat. If you want that item, you're just going to put the number and then times or X how many of the item that you want. So you want 3, you put the number X 3. So the number times 3. If you want 2, you put 2, whatever. If there's no number in association with what you've put, we will assume it is 1. However, it is better if you actually put 1. Moving down, this talks about our order confirmation. So we are a small business. Me and Shannon run this by ourselves. We're just over here doing the best we can with what we have. And sometimes we have limited quantities of things, as Taylor's Falls is our wholesaler, and he orders limited quantities of things. So you do not actually get the item until Shannon reads back who's reserved on the item. We take the orders as they come in our comment section. We have a copy of our comment section on the screen over here in that little gray box. That is a copy of our comments and how we see them coming into us. So we are going to take orders as they come into us the way that we see this. It is important to put your chat, which Shannon will show you that right here, into live chat. You see this? Ours already says live. Most of the time, it's going to populate to top chat. Winter, get your fingers out of the screen. Hold on, my cat's clawing up the window. Hey, no. Retract the claws. Retract. She ripped it, Shannon. Get out of here. Now me and Shannon got screens to fix today. Fun.
What a brat.
What a brat. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So you're going to want to be in live chat. That's up at the top of your chat box. It automatically populates into top chat, so you want to switch it to live. Okay, down here, further down, it talks about our shipping process and what you can expect with your order. So since this is a split sale and I've been doing my best, we've only been doing the split sales now in this month of July. This is only the second split sale. Usually we just have a morning sale. The split sales are a lot larger, so I'm going to say that I'm probably not going to get the entirety of the sale posted until tomorrow. Usually I get it all posted tonight, but because we're not going to start photos and invoices until everybody else leaves at probably 6:30 tonight, it's not going to get done till tomorrow. So you're going to want to look on the website for your order probably tomorrow, okay?
Although you always post in the group and stuff when all customs have been posted.
Yeah. I always make a little announcement on Facebook. I'm like, okay, I'm done. They're all up. So in your shipping, you can expect that you're going to get a ticket. Everybody who orders gets a ticket for the ticket drawing. And this comes with any order that you make from our website, but also with the thing. Oh, we should mention. Me and Shannon discussed. I gotta switch my screen. Hold on a second. Me and Shannon discussed a couple of suggestions, and we decided that we are going to give additional tickets for larger orders. So we're going to make it easy for the shipping process when we're going through all of this. For every $100 you order, you will get an additional ticket. So if you order $200 worth of stuff, you get 2 tickets. If you order $100 worth of stuff, you get 1 ticket. To make it easy for Shannon when she's shipping, so she doesn't have to like calculate in her head while she's doing all these other things. So that's what we decided. We don't generally give extra tickets, but that's what we're doing today. Now we are moving on to you're also gonna get all the things. You're gonna get tracking on your order. So we go through BigCommerce. That's our website. That's our platform. So you're going to be getting tracking on your packages. You're going to be getting insurance on your packages. You're going to be getting all the stuff, free gifts, and the tickets and all the things. Okay, easy peasy. Shannon generally starts shipping either the day the orders come in or the day after, because she's like lightning. So that's the deal with that. Did I skip anything? Oh, contact us. If you need to contact us for any reason, right here at the bottom of this email, there's our email where you can email us, thunderhorsedescendant@gmail.com. Or you can text us on the back phone. There's the phone number for the back phone. Usually me and Shannon have it during working hours. One of us has it so we can answer any questions. This is just a phone that we bought for Thunderhorse Descendant. So if you have not texted us before, you have to tell us your name, because it's just going to pop up as a phone number. We don't know you. Once we have your name, we will just put you in the contacts. The next time you text us, we know what's going on. Okay, back to the top. We changed it to live. We did all the things. Things are good. Did we skip anything?
Probably, but
probably. Oh, Nancy says it's gonna rain today. Thank you. Okay, so before we get going, I just want to mention that since we're on our split sale, this is only the second one that we have done, and in the week we were on our bye week that we didn't have a sale, we actually ended up having an impromptu sale on Thursday. Wednesday. Whatever day.
For the members only live.
Oh no, I meant the next day.
Oh shoot, yeah. we had 2.
Yeah, and we accidentally had 2 sales last week. We didn't mean to. But anyway, those things are here, and we will be adding them to the invoices. Generally, if we do custom orders from custom requests on the website, or if we have things people wanted, we just save everything till invoice day, which is today, which is Monday. So if you had some things from last week that you reserved, those are going to go into your custom along with whatever you have in the sale from this week. If you did not order anything from the sale, doesn't matter. We're still going to do those invoices today when I'm doing all the other ones. Cool?
Cool beans.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? You ready, Shannon?
Yes,
You have your pretty purple pen and
I
your
do.
book of paper?
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Let me see your paper. I make this for Shannon every time we have a sale. I don't know if you guys know this. I go into Word and Shannon, your staple is pokey. It barely is holding all these papers together.
I thought I was gonna have to staple it more, but it let me.
So this is Shannon's book of information that she writes down. Let me see the one from last week, Shannon. So I just want to let you guys know this is what we're doing. So she gets this book of paper. It is exactly the SKU list like mine is, except for I go through and I make it the spaces like that, and then she writes on it like this. Everybody who's doing the things, and this is how Shannon's rolling, and what she's doing while y'all are putting in your orders.
Yeah.
And then we have this as our reference sheet, and that's what we do. This one's from last week.
Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah. This one wasn't as thick either.
Fun facts, in orders to do that, she also has to do math while she's writing. You're really amazing, Shannon.
Thank you.
We are glad to have you.
Angela says she's been lurking for a bit.
Oh, no need to lurk. You're already part of it. You're already here, already part of it. You're now a Thunder Chatter. And that's just the way that it is. Let's get this party started. Apologies for the strange stuff coming from my tablet.
Because,
What happened with the tablet?
she was just saying hi to Angela, and then she's like, "Grope, you enjoy the show."
Oh!
Nancy goes, "No groping in the chat."
Yeah, there's no groping in the chat. We're going to have to put that on the bot. No groping.
No groping.
You guys. Here we go. We're going to get this party started. I'm going to get my camera under control. Woo. Okay, so here we are on the mat. Oh, am I tatinging? I'm tatinging on the desk. I can't. I got to take my bracelet off. This is my, I don't think you've seen this, Shannon.
I don't.
This is, I made this on Thursday. This was my manifestation bracelet. Look, it says, "Don't worry, Bead happy."
That's funny. I didn't really get to see your necklace either. I'll have to look at
I didn't
that
look
later.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh. Look, I also made an ankle bracelet.
I saw that when we were walking in.
It's just because I made it too big for a bracelet. But I just punched a hole in my feather and now it's an ankle bracelet.
It's pretty cute.
Cutie patootie. I didn't realize, but this is red jasper, so it matches barrel beads on my necklace. Look at me. Knowing stuff.
Happy accidents.
Happy accidents. Okay, I need a highlighter, and here we go with the first item, which is the deal of the week. 3507. Where are we at? Here we go, and we're underway. Sorry, I had to move that out of my way so I didn't push any buttons on it. So this is what we're going to look like. This is the SKU number, R3507. We have 11 of them. They're $9. Okay, that's how that works. We will lay it on there. Here's the deal of the week. If you are unaware, Phyllis makes up the deal of the week in the little packages. Well, I make the designs, and then she packages them up. So this one will be for me. And this one, I'll probably make this probably tomorrow on morning coffee. Staples flavor. See what we got in here. This is an earring kit. We have all the little amethysts, the genuine amethysts, which are matte with some purple crystal drops, some earring wires. Those are stainless steel, and then we got these little chandelier doings. Now we have sold these chandelier doings before, but I don't know that we sold the silver ones. I think we sold the bronze one, maybe?
We sold them both, but the silver ones are now sold out on the site.
Oh.
They just sold out last week, I believe.
These are the ones we consider to be like the native design because they got the little deer and the trees and the clouds and everything. And this is what the back looks like. So there you go. You get your little amethyst earring chandelier kit. $9 buckaroonies if you want one. We have 11 of them. R3507. I don't know if
These are gonna be cute.
I don't know if I need this light today. Maybe. Maybe. Probably.
For R3507, I have one for Rebecca, one for Angel, one for Karen, one for Kimberly, and one for Carol. We have 6 left of R3507.
3507.
Those are gonna be cute though.
Yeah, I think they are. Uh-oh.
I have this one. I don't know if you want to put it on the table, the stool.
I might be able to fit it.
Good morning, Barb.
Maybe. Wait, I got this. Alright, so that's our first item of the day. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned, since this is a split sale, the schedule for today is 9 to noon. So we're gonna sell things from 9 to noon. At 10:30, we always take a little 10-minute break. We don't shut the live down or anything. We just take a little 10-minute break at 10:30, and then we'll sell till noon. We will stop the live, and then we will open up a new live at 2 o'clock, and we'll sell from 2 to 4 or until we're done with the inventory.
2 to 3 to 2 to 4.
Yeah. All right, next up, black hearts. Black hearts, black hearts. So these were going to be a little deal of the week, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do with them. So now technically this is just called the black heart mix. And it is $35.08. I do have 26 of them. These are $12. This is technically a smashing deal. So Phyllis put these metal in here in this separate bag so they don't go in and smash up all of our giant swans. These guys right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 of these. These guys are 75 cents a piece on their own. These are giant swans. These are 8s. Okay. So there's those. These are check heart beads and check rondelles. Little black check hearts and rondelles. You get your crystals and then your little metals. These were technically a whole pack of metals that they were selling at TF. They're quite hefty. I don't know. I will not say they're a brass. They kind of feel like brass, but I don't know. So I'm not going to say. But anyways, this is just a little mix. So do with this what you want. I just thought it was cute. $35.08. 12 buckaroonies if you want one. You can get all those little things. Fun. Wonder if I should keep one of these for me. I guess we'll see if there's any left, and if there is, I might keep one. Are you wearing the earrings, Shannon? I just realized.
Well, I was wearing all black today, so I figured
you need to spice it up a little bit.
With some color.
Just spicing it. I am also wearing all black.
I really like your shirt.
I just got this.
I really like it.
I got this at Walmart. It was $9. I was a little angry. Hear me out. I get all my t-shirts in the boy section. Like when I do buy t-shirts from Walmart, I get them in the boy section. They're $5. Well, they might be $5.98 now or whatever it is. $6.98, whatever. And then you can get the same t-shirt in the women's department and it's $12. And I'm just like, no. I just cut them off at the bottom. Sometimes I cut the sleeves off. Sometimes I cut off the collar. I don't have time to be messing around with $9. I'm just going to cut it up anyways.
You're funny.
But yeah, I like it.
I like the color. I like how it's not completely solid black. For our $35.08, I have one for Rebecca, one for Karen, one for Melinda, and one for Ashley.
It looks like I get to keep this one. So put it over here. Oh, I should probably put it back in the bag so I don't lose it.
Probably.
Thank you, PK.
Karen, that's a great idea.
What Karen say?
She uses those kits for her grandnieces. And then they can still make it how they want, so they can be different. That's cute.
I do like that. All right, moving on. Our $35.09, we have 10 of these. They're $6. These are your 6mm peach puff. No, these are not peach puff. These are natural dark yellow taupe.
Correct.
6mm natural dark yellow taupe rounds, frosted AB. Bead size is 6mm. Hole size is 1mm. Strands are 23.5 inches. Sold by the strand. We have 10 of them and they're $6 a piece. So these are glass. Basically 24 inches. Again.
I think these are really cool.
Can't fit it all in the screen here. Yeah, these are cool. I wanted them to be the peach puff ones. Of course, you know the peach puff ones are orange, so those are coming up next. Of course, I love those. But here we are. We have sold these before. So the top of the bead is like a frosted and the middle is not frosted. It's like a clear glass, but they're not, I don't know I don't want to say they're faceted because they're not faceted, but they kind of are. It's hard to explain. This is what I have. These are my offerings. Do you like them? Would you like one? If you do, they're $6. R3509. Pretty. I'm headed to the coast and stopping by the bead stores. Ooh, fun! It's always fun to go to other places and then check out their bead stores, right? I always think that's fun. Whenever I go to Arizona, I go to a lot of bead stores usually. There's not a lot of bead stores in North Dakota, although I did Google, because Jefferson recently moved to Bismarck. I was like, is there any bead stores in Bismarck? There's one. It's called Treasures of Land and Sea or something to that effect.
I'll have to look into
Or maybe
them.
there's two. Treasures of Land and Sea and then the Bead Gals is kind of what it looked like. So I would like to go visit those when I get a chance. You have never been to a bead store? Nancy, okay, get in your car. I know you're in Florida, but get in your car and come to Minnesota and we will go to the bead store. You have to have an experience.
Oh, I love the bead store.
I know.
I like the rocks a lot too. They're just so pretty.
Yeah.
We have one left of R3509.
I got so many cool things last week. Did I get any rocks?
I almost put in a custom for myself.
I bought I'm sure you would, Jen.
I was like, I need this rock, but then I'm like,
I got a deer antler you could turn into a shank if you'd like. Make your
the
own
new
shank.
ones?
Yeah, it's like this but it's sharp.
Oh.
It's smaller.
He does sell little antler knives.
I know.
Those are cute.
He said we have one left of this.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to Puerto Rico to sell our condo in October. There are bead stores. I cannot wait. You have a condo in Puerto Rico?
And you're gonna sell it?
And you're gonna sell it?
Karen.
We should just go, Karen, on a bead retreat to Puerto Rico to Karen's condo, and she
Go
she
bead
can.
shopping.
We're gonna have, and we're rude. You have to cook for us, Karen, because Karen is a very good cook, and I don't cook, and I don't want to burn down your condo in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that would be upsetting. For R3509, I have one for Rosanna, one for Ashley, one for Amy, one for Carol, one for Nancy, one for Karen Waters, one for Linda, one for Melinda, and one for Donna Dragonslayer. We have one left of R3509. Good morning, Ginny.
R3510. Here's the peach puff.
Karen says we can do that. I'll be there.
Okay, we'll be on our way, Karen.
We're gonna have to take some time off of Thunderhorse Descendant.
Puerto Rico is a United States state, right? So we don't need passports. Do you have a passport?
I have a passport.
You too, because you go all over the place. I have a passport, but I've never used it. Here's the peach puffs. Peach puffs, 3510. So these are the same size. These are 6mm. We're calling them peach puff rounds, frosted AB glass strand. Strands are 23.5 inches long. 10 strands, $6.
These are really cute. They're like
Well, they're orange. Of course I like them. I mean, they're kind of orange. They're not.
they're like a peachy orange.
Oh, yeah, that's why. But you know the candies, the peach puff candies, where they have like the sprinkle on top,
Those
the
are
sugar,
so good.
the peachios with the sugar on top. That's what it looks like.
Those are one of my favorites.
I'm always talking about food, and then everybody's like, "We're hungry." R3510.
You do it to us.
I know. It is not a state, but a territory. But it's a U.S. territory, right? We bought for my mom. She was from there, but now that she has passed, we have no intention of living there. Is it expensive to live there? What is the cost of living in Puerto Rico? Do you know? You don't know? We've shipped to Puerto Rico before, which is the only reason that I know that I can do U.S. shipping on it. But it looks like a really cool place. It looks like a place that me and Shannon could just hang out and then possibly make earrings by the beach.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's go.
Shannon, if we go to make earrings by the beach, you have to make your own earrings. You can't just design them and then make me make them.
That's kind of rude.
Well, we're rude today. It's fine because I just told Karen, and I'm gonna come stay at your house, and you have to cook for me.
We'll give you some beads though, Karen.
Yeah, we're kind of on a rude streak, but we'll bring beads, and it'll be fine.
Thank you, PK.
R3510.
Karen says the food is pricey there.
Really? Well, I suppose.
We have 5 left of R3510. For R3510, I have 1 for Donna Dragonslayer, 1 for Melinda, 1 for Linda, and 1 for Bonnie.
Okay, I think, oh, we got 2 left. We have 2 left of this color. Sorry, not color, style. This one is R3511.
2 after this one.
Was it 2? Oh, it was just 1.
No. It's that darker, larger one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. So 2 after this one. 3511. We have 10 of these. These are the blue. Because you know me, what goes better with orange but blue?
This is cute. I love this color.
Blue, blue. These are all the same size, 6mm. 3511. Strands are 23.5 inches long. 6mm beads. These ones we just called dark blue rounds because we're inventive today. We have 10 of them. They're $6. Zoom it on in. This one's gonna look like denim. I kind of like that. Like on the mat.
Yeah, that is your style.
They're kind of giving me like jean jacket vibes. I like it. I cook every day. We seldomly go out. I had to cook this weekend.
Jeff didn't want to?
No, Jeff cooked the one day. Not posted yet. It will be when the sale is over in case someone adds to their order. I have trouble finding my order. Oh, thank you for answering that question, PK. That is correct. Ginny, we have not posted any of the orders that we picked up from last week. You will find it on the website probably tomorrow. We add the orders to, we start doing invoicing today, which is Monday, but since we're going to be on the sale until 4, which is 4:30 is technically the end of our workday, and then Phyllis is going to come in at 4:30 and take photos until 6:30, and then I won't get to start invoices till 6:30. Most likely, they're not all going to get posted in probably till the end of business tomorrow. But it's fine. We do what we can.
We have 2 left of R3511. For R3511, I have 1 for Karen, 1 for Rosanna, 1 for Nancy, 1 for Donna Dragonslayer, 1 for Bonnie, 1 for Carol, 1 for Sherry, 1 for Cassie, and 1 for Laverle. We have 1 left of R3511.
Okay. 3512.
Melinda, I have you down for the last one of R3511. Thank you. R3511 is sold out.
Oh, Melinda knows how we hate having one left. These are the gray. So same style, 6mm. These are gray. 3512. $6 if you want one. These ones, 23.5 inches, just like the others. We have 10 of them. They're $6 buckaroonies if you want one. I also love me some gray. What do you can see? So this is 1 strand, and it goes all the way around. Basically 2 feet. Pretty smashing if you ask me.
These are really interesting. I do really like them.
Well, these would look really good on your earrings, Shannon, because they got that piece where they'll have light.
Mm-hmm.
And you technically wouldn't have to use any bead caps, although you could. That might be an interesting situation. But I think those would be, especially these ones would be really good for earrings because they're gray and so that they're like a lighter color.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be like pop, 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 you know? Pop, pop, pop. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Dawn and Dragon Slayers in the house.
We have 6 left of R3512. For R3512, I have 1 for Karen Waters, 1 for Donna Dragonslayer, 1 for Linda Folk, and 1 for Rosanna.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Just so you know, I was singing Christmas songs yesterday.
Typical.
I can't remember the button. There we go.
One of these has to be right.
One of them has to be the right button. Oh, are you ready to start Christmas, Shannon?
No.
It's next week. August. We gotta start Christmas.
Maybe.
Maybe, she says. R3513. We have 10 of these. That doesn't seem right. Oh, maybe it is. There are 7 buckaroonies. These are the purple ones. I'm not going to pull them all out here, but the reason is these guys are larger size.
These are 8s.
These are 8s. These guys, 8mm, and they're like a purple-brown shifting situation, and they're 8s. But the length is the same. They're still 24, basically, 23 and a half inches. And these ones are $7, R3513. And this is what they look like. Close. Purpley brown. It's coming off a little more brown than actually. There we go. I was just seeing if this one looked a little more purple, but they both are pulling a little bit more brown than normal. Yeah. No problem. R3513. We have 10 of these. They are 7 buckaroonies if you want one. 8mm. Those would look good with copper. Ooh, they would look good with copper. I never thought of that, Karen. Karen, you have so many good ideas. 3513. 7. 7 buckaroonies.
For R3513, I have 1 for Rosanna, 1 for Lavero, and 1 for Linda.
I got my last order and I loved everything. It came so fast. Beady goodness, Happy Mail cheered me right up. Oh, good, Ginny. We love to hear it. Got your lovely Happy Mail. Next up, R3514. Got some crystals. These guys here, 3 buckaroonies. I don't think that we've sold this shape online before, have we, Shannon?
I don't think the faceted rice beads.
These are 6mm metallic bronze faceted rice shaped Chinese crystal bead strand. They are 6mm by 4mm. Whole size is 1mm. They're 16 inches long. We have 19 of them because I must have kept one.
I think so.
I must have kept one. They're $3 if you want one. These remind me of those ones you put on those earrings you made at the store. The shape.
I think those were more of a drop.
They were in a
There
faceted
were
rice?
swans.
Oh. I thought they were a faceted rice.
No.
Well, they're gonna look smashing in either way. Cause like, yeah. What? I mean. $35.14. $3 if you want one. HR time. Be right back. Uh-oh. CK's gotta go be HR. I see these as earrings. So sparkly. Yeah, me too, Karen. Hi, Kathy. I missed last week's sale. We didn't have a sale last week, Karen.
Maybe she meant the one on Thursday.
Oh, if you're talking about the one before that? Yeah. Okay, so as a reminder, just want to let you guys know, so since this is our second split sale, don't forget to email in your thoughts about how you're feeling about the split sales. Okay, obviously after the split sale's over. But,
Or text.
yeah, or text us to let us know your feedback on how you feel that's going. If you like that kind of thing or you don't like it or whatever, so we know kind of what we got to read the room, you know. Do you like sales every 2 weeks or are you not liking it? We are planning on making a decision if we are going to keep this schedule as we move forward. So your feedback is important to see if we can see if that's something that we want to do. And we have to make that decision
This week?
next week. By next Monday. The end of next Monday, we got to make that decision because then we got to start prepping for. Because regardless, I'm taking the next week, the 29th off. But then if we decide to go back to regularly scheduled programming, we would do that the following Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to make it, which we'll have to prep for. So we got decisions to make.
Good morning, Martha. We do have some left of R3514. For R3514, I have one for Rebecca, one for Carol, one for Karen Waters, one for Sherry, one for Linda, one for Rosanna, one for Kathy, and one for Melinda.
Whoop. Whenever I do that, I feel like a horse eating oats. You know?
It made me think of like a little bunny rabbit, because how fast. Horses chew so slow.
Yeah, but they use their little lips and they go. Sorry. I'm having a very happy day today. I hope you guys are having a happy day. R3515, we have 19 of these guys. These guys here, 8mm powder blue AB Chinese crystals, 16 inches long. So all of our crystals are always $3, which is a deal. If you go around to other places, a lot of times you gotta order a certain amount before they'll give you the discount to $3. But we just ain't got time to be messing around with that. So there you go. It's the
It
moral
makes it
story.
so much easier.
Just like crystals, $3. Ah, pretty, yeah, aren't they? They're really nice. This light is giving me some troubles today. $35.15, and I must have kept one of these too since we have 19 of them. Randy was on a keeping mission the other day.
Well, these are nice. I don't know how you say no.
I have natural sapphires from Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
These are opal blue? I don't know that.
They're kind of like a powdered blue. The color isn't coming off the best.
It's because of the matte.
Mm-hmm. That yellow.
Yeah, I like a powdery blue. But I would say yes, they are opal-y. Like, I think she means like opal-y. Like opalite? Like opal-y? Like the color of the thing? Like the bead itself? Which I would say yes, is true. I have to just watch the sale today. I spent way too much money at TF last week. That's how it goes. You gotta watch out for that TF. They got all the cool things. And that's part of it. I also spent all of my money at the TF on whatever day we went as well.
Laverl, I have it on for one of R3514. For R3515, I have 2 for Rosanna, 2 for Melinda, 1 for Bonnie, 1 for Kathy, 1 for Carol, 1 for Laverl, 1 for Linda, and 1 for Karen Waters.
Smishy smack.
We have 9 left of R3515.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna move into some findings now. Also, I just wanted to reach out since we're talking about the spending money at the TF for the members sale. So if you're a member of the channel, if you have a little ducky next to your name, shout out to you. Over the weekend, we were able to buy Shannon a brand new computer for downstairs for her shipping. And that cost us about $800, so she desperately needed one. Her downstairs shipping computer was old when I put it down there, and then she's been using it for it literally takes 10 minutes for it to like do anything. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. To turn on, it takes 10 to 15 minutes for it to turn on. So
It has to think.
yay us. Yeah, it really has to think about everything. Can my TF order be combined with my today's sale order? Yes. Kathy, if you order things from TF and we were doing that, that's if you have customs. We do all of the customs and we try to combine as much as we can on Monday. We'll hold things over the course of the week and everything until we get to Monday where we'll combine everything with your sale order so you don't have to worry about so much with the shipping. No problem. Still can't remember the number. 3516. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that we were able to. Right, Martha, I forgot about that. I just wanted to say that we were able to do that, and that is all thanks to memberships. So if you're not aware, memberships on YouTube is where you pay $9.99 per month in order to get the behind the scenes videos, the TF shopping, the members only live, different stuff like that. Different stuff that the members get, and they get duckies and they get their videos early and all this stuff. And so their $9.99 a month helps us to buy things for the business. So we bought Shannon a new computer this weekend. Hopefully our shipping will be a little more streamlined because it'll be faster. In 8 minutes, or turn that 8 minutes into 8 seconds, Shannon.
Yeah, mind blown.
Mind blown. All right, moving on. Great. Randy, would you want to sell the rest? No. The rest? The rest of what? I'm confused. R3516. We have 48 of these guys. They're 3 buckaroonies. These guys are stainless steel ball chains. Phyllis, I had Phyllis cut these, I want to say into 22. They're 22? Let me see the list. Yeah, 22-inch stainless steel pendant ready ball chains. So the ball chains on here, or the ball part, is 2.3 millimeters. And then we went through and we put all the little ends on. So there you go. They're $3 if you want one of these. They are stainless steel, so if you got stuff for that. 3 buckaroonies.
Good morning, Tina. Yes, Martha, I'm excited about this computer.
It's good if it makes Shannon's job easier. Well, that's what I said. She said, I don't need a computer, I have one. And I'm like, it takes 15 minutes to do anything. And she's like, I just work around that. I just do other things while it's thinking. And I'm like, how about we just get a new one? So we're super excited. of the barrels of your necklace.
The barrel beads.
The barrel beads. We already sold the barrel beads, Linda. We sold
And
all.
you don't have any
left.
You used them all.
I used them, yeah. Well, from my strand, no, I didn't use all of them. I think I have like 5, but I am going to use those. I took some promo pictures.
For a bracelet? That'd be nice for a bracelet.
No, I don't know what I'm doing with it. I have it in my little box down here. This one.
Oh, yep.
3516. We have 48 of these. I'll show you my little tray. We're gonna have to do some work on this tray this week, I think. I've added to the tray from last week, but the rest of my little barrel beads are in here. And look at my little mix. Isn't that cute? It just ended up that way because I was making my necklace. But yeah, this is my little tray stuff we got.
Were those carved bone beads? The
These
little
ones?
cute little, yeah.
These ones?
The ones in that pack, yep.
They're wood. They're
Oh, they're
carved
wood?
wood. Mm-hmm.
They look like bone.
Mm-hmm. And I found a bunch of stuff laying up. This is the thing I was talking about, Shannon. Look, you could turn it into a shake. It's got a nice handle and a pokey part.
And a pokey part.
Yeah, this part very pokey. You could be slashing boxes open, all kinds of things.
You're funny. Turn it into a box cutter?
Box cutter. Sorry, I get easily distracted. We'll stop for sparkly beads. I need a sticker that says that. We'll stop for shiny
We
bead
could make
things.
some.
Easily distracted by shiny objects. It's good if it makes Shannon's job easier. Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
For our 3516, I have 3 for Kathy, 2 for Linda, 2 for Laverl, and 4 for Sandy.
Our 3517, we have 14 of these. These guys here, $6.99. So we're moving into findings now. So these guys here are 3517. These are red bronze Tibetan style cone bead packs. You get 20 pieces in the pack. 13 millimeters by 7 millimeters. And they are sold by the pack for $6.99. These are like a red bronze color. Remember I was talking about the cones and I'm like, oh, what are we doing with our cones? Okay, well, these ones are quite cute. Our 3517, we have 14 packs of them if you want one. That's what they look like.
I like the decorative
Yeah, they're kind of hefty.
cones.
They got that hefty feel. I think I kept one of these for me too. I can't remember. Our 3517, 20 pieces in the pack. We've got 14 packs, $6.99 if you want one. I gotta get a little warmer upper shot.
That's what I joke about as well, Angela. I find it so funny. For our 3517, I have 1 for Melinda and 1 for Karen.
Oh, Shannon, I gotta get my vacuum working.
You could just get a Roomba.
Oh, Winter would love a Roomba.
She would sit on it.
I like my vacuum, but it's saying my vacuum is saying that it's plugged up, but as far as I can see, it is not. So we're having an issue.
So many problems with that thing, though.
Yeah. Well, no, not that many. I had to reorder the head for it, which
Twice? The battery?
no, the
like,
battery
twice?
ones, the head ones. But I have had it for like I don't know, 5 years, 4 years.
Not long enough.
Not long enough.
Rebecca, I have you down for 1 of our 3517.
I'm like, why is this so far away? That's because I moved it.
Bonnie, I was not into beads. I loved rocks. I would always go agate picking down my road, but I didn't know a thing about beads until after Randy hired me.
Shannon came from the cheese factory.
I chucked cheese.
She was a cheese factory.
40-pound blocks of cheese for 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm. Here we have a different style of cones. A little different style. You can see they're kind of like a little more intricate. Now these ones, you also are going to get 20 pieces in the pack. They're red, bronze, Tibetan silver cones. 10 millimeters by 6 millimeters, 3 millimeter hole at the bottom, 2 at the top, and $6.99 for the pack. Are $35.18.
Thank you, Bonnie. These are so cute.
I know. They kind of are like,
They're so tiny.
I like that they're kind of indented. They're like
Yeah.
not a normal cone, like they're indented. That's cool. I'm working on my cone life. $35.18 if you want some of them bad boys. These are good for finishing leathers too. Yeah, they're also good for putting at the end of your memory wire if you're going to do leather on your memory wire. They're also good for bracelets. Like, they're good for a lot of things. But remember the other day I was like, why aren't we using cones? Not so much you, but me. Why am I not using them? What's happening? So, you know, I'm going to give it a whirl. Are $35.18. $6.99 for a pack of those bad boys.
We have 7 left of our 3518. For our 3518, I have 1 for Rebecca, 1 for Karen, and 1 for Melinda.
Okay, we have our 3519. These are sold individually for 80 cents a piece. We have 96 of them.
I like these.
These
They're kind of cute.
are bronze. I was like, these are not red bronze. It's because they're not. These are bronze. Now, I called them a link. You could really do anything with these. They're almost like a framelit. 3519 is the number. I'll try to put that over here. But like you can see, so they're soldered. They're soldered together. So you got a circle, a square, and a larger circle. The texture, different textures, pretty much double-sided. You could do earrings with these. You could be using these to stack things on. Put little wire wrap some flowers on there. I've used these to rivet onto with some of my handmade pendants. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a you can do what you want kind of situation. You could just use this as a pendant. You can do whatever you want. This is one of those findings where you just do what you want. So I'm excited about it, of course, because I love those kind of findings. Are $35.19, 80 cents a piece if you want one. We have 96 of them. These are the bronze. These are good for finishing leather. Hi, Bonnie. I flipped them sideways up the head pins and top of our down to make ice cream cone earrings. Ice cream cones. Go like this way. This way. You could go sideways. Could you go this way? Honestly, I'm like,
you could
we could
connect
do all
it-
kinds of things here.
Yeah, you could connect it from either side and then have it as the main drop and then connect down.
We could wire wrap all this together and then like make it into a big focal pendant for some of our Art Nouveau doings. Although it does have a square, which I don't love. Not gonna lie. It's too, for Art Nouveau, it's too straight lines. It's too Art Deco. But, I mean, who's gonna know, right?
Who's gonna know?
Me.
All of us.
I'm gonna know. That's just between me, you, and the internet, Shannon. Yeah. So, anywho, Jefferson came home this weekend, and we were talking about some things, and I have the funniest story. Long story short, Jeff was helping me put beads away in the basement. And I was like, hey, can you just help me put these beads away? And he put beads away for about 2 hours. Two and a half hours. We'll say 2.5, stretching it. And then he got up from the table and he said, I am in shambles. I cannot do this. My brain is mushy. I feel like I've run an emotional marathon. I need to go upstairs. I said, okay, thanks, honey. Hi, Kim. Good morning, everybody.
Cynthia was talking about the cones.
Oh, the cones. Well, yeah, that
Those
makes
would
sense.
be-
More
yeah.
sense, Cynthia. Okay, I'm with you. Takes me a minute.
That's why I was like, that, yeah. Those would make adorable cones.
Poor Jeff. Poor Jeff.
We do have about 40 left of R3519. For R3519, I have 10 for Rebecca, 5 for Ashley, 5 for Sherry, 2 for Amy, 6 for Rosanna, 5 for Karen, 4 for Bonnie, 3 for Linda Folk, 5 for Kim, 5 for Martha, 2 for Kimberly, and 4 for Lois.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Now it makes sense, Shannon. 3520. We have 40 of these. These are the same one. They're red bronze. Remember when I pulled out the bronze ones and I was like, these are not red bronze. Here they are. Found them. R3520. These ones are the red bronze color if you want to try some of those as well. 80 cents if you want some. Completely up to you. R3520. Same exact pendant, all that. These are 22 millimeters, technically by 22 millimeters. This way and this way, because it's a circle. 34 by 24. Sorry, 34 by 24. Sold individually. Jefferson isn't dramatic, is he? Okay, so here's the goings-ons with Jefferson. Jefferson, because as many of you may know and many of you may not, but we're gonna get married and I'm gonna move to Bismarck where Jeff is working, right? Eventually at some point in time. And he kind of smooths over all these things I do, just like they're really easy, you know? He doesn't say anything mean or bad, and he's always like validating me. He's like, oh, you're so good at what you do, and I'm so proud of you, and all these things, you know. And he's like, oh yeah, I will help you do whatever you need to help you do, because whatever. But sometimes he's like, oh, we're gonna move the entire business, and we're gonna leave Shannon, and we're just gonna start over, and it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry, everything will be fine. And sometimes I get mad when he's telling me about how fine it's going to be, because I'm like, you have no personal experience to draw from. So I said to him, okay, here's what I'm going to need from you before we move. And I'm talking like in 2 years, right? I'm going to need you to come to work and work as Shannon for 1 week. Not for a day. Not for a couple of days, not posting some things online. I'm going to need you to work as Shannon in Shannon's position, and we'll pay you Shannon's wage for 1 week. And he was like, okay, not a problem. I can do that. And then he went downstairs and sorted beads for 2 hours and was in shambles. And I said, this is not even on the schedule. These are things we just do for fun. On the weekend when we have time. So, we'll see what happens. And he was just in shambles, and his brain was mushy, and he had run a mental marathon, and he could not. I'm like, okay, all right then. he asked me when we were having this conversation, he's like, oh, are you going to come to my job and do my job? And I said, sure, if they'll let me. And then he thought about it, and he said, that's probably not a good idea. I said, why? And he said, because they'll probably fire me and hire you because you're way better at time management and all this stuff. And he's like, my job isn't really that hard. And he's like, then I'll be in trouble. And I'm like, oh, okay.
We have 3 left of R3520.
Once again, poor Jeff.
For R3520, I have 10 for Rebecca, 5 for Sherry, 2 for Kimberly, 5 for Kim, 4 for Lois, 4 for Bonnie, 2 for Amy, and 5 for Martha. We have 3 left of 3520.
Where'd you smash? That's hilarious. I know, right? R3521. Here we have some of the red bronze heavy duty filigrees. Now we have sold these. I don't think we sold them in red bronze. We have sold these before. These are, they're heavy duty in the fact that they don't really bend. So you get the pack of 10 for $5. 22 millimeters by 22 millimeters. It has a center hole. So this is good for like stacking beads on or whatever you want to do. And it does actually have little spots where you could set crystals. It has little indentions if you wanted to. Here's what the back looks like. So these are a pretty hefty filigree in the fact that they don't really bend. Okay. So this is more for like maybe making your own pendant or stacking or using in a necklace as like a link or something to that effect. Not necessarily a filigree that you would like bend around and do too much with, although you could. It's a little tougher than the rest. So there you go. R3521, we have 10 packs of these. A pack is $5. In the pack, you're going to get 10. These are red bronze, 22 by 22 millimeters. Okay?
I really like these ones.
I like them too. You know I'm in the filigree because I've been getting ready for the wedding doings. So we have all kinds of filigrees going out, going in, going out.
Thank you, Rosanna. I have it down for the last 3 of R3520.
At least he's willing to do it. He's willing to have a personal experience. He's like, okay, you would like me to have a personal experience? I will go down and sort the beads for 2 hours, even though I end up in shambles. It's just funny because those were his words. I'm in shambles. I'm like, oh. Okay.
For R3521, I have 1 for Ashley, 1 for Rebecca, 1 for Linda, and 1 for Karen Waters. We have 6 left of R3521.
We've officially made it to the end of the first page. On to the next. How many pages did you say we have, Sharon? 4?
4. You have 4.
I have 4 pages.
I have a lot.
We've officially made it to the end of page 1. As a reminder, we will be taking our morning break at 10:30. It's currently 10:12. Okay? All right, 3522. 3522. Whoa. Okay, not gonna dump them all out. R3522. We have 55 packs of these. They are $2.25. These guys are your large red bronze colored brass flower filigree. 10 pieces in the pack. So these are large. They look like so. Okay. So you can use these as bead cap. You can flatten them. These are the really bendy ones of filigree. So you can flatten them out if you want to. Like so. Here's what the back looks like. You can use them on larger beads as a cap, where you're just going to fold over little ends, which is how they kind of come. And there you go. These guys here, ooh, you could also, you know, I think you could also, I'm not going to swear to this, but I think that you could also wrap these little guys in on stuff. if you had stuff. I mean, if you're a filigree person, you know all about this. There we go. Red bronze, $2.25 for the pack. If you want one, R3522. Pretty. Yeah, they're pretty good. What color filigree are your wedding designs? Well, Bonnie. Well, Bonnie, they are silver and gold and
Maybe bronze.
bronze. A little bit.
You've been kind of chucking some bronze in there.
I have. Well, I have to. So it's kind of a mixed. It's kind of a mixed metal situation. But originally, it started out because the colors of my wedding are emerald green, white, ivory white, gold, and silver. But then bronze got tossed in there because, you know. But in my personal opinion, bronze and gold, gold and bronze,
Bronze and green go together.
yeah. So
So
not
it works.
red bronze though.
No.
No. That's where we're at. If you are new here, I am getting married on March 5th, 2025, and I have put a sign-up sheet on my website where all the Thunder Chatters are going to help me make jewelry. When I say help, I mean they're going to do it. They're going to make jewelry for my guests at my wedding. It is Art Nouveau themed. There's a whole thing about it. And a lot of people have signed up. I think there's even more people. It's like almost
about
30
20.
people. No, we
There's
got a
more.
bunch more over the weekend. So that's super awesome. And then we're going to have my guests read out their wedding wish and show their jewelry off and say who made it and stuff in the wedding video. My videographer is going to record that for us for a wedding video, which would be super awesome. So I'm super excited about it.
For R3522, I have 2 for Rebecca, 1 for Sherry, 1 for Kimberly, 1 for Kim, 1 for Lois, and 1 for Linda. Rebecca, I have you done for a total of 2 for R3521.
Bonnie says she's scared to make stuff for the wedding. Why? Why are you guys scared?
Just make sure it's Art Nouveau.
Is it because you don't know what Art Nouveau is? Do we need to do a little research homework? What's happening? 1890, 1910. That's her time frame. Art Nouveau. Easy. Art Nouveau is really feminine, and it's just like, you see these pictures online of like the little goddesses with all the vines and the bugs and the animals and the like all that. That's Art Nouveau.
Just no squares.
Just don't do squares. It's very romantic. You know, it's kind of vintagey, you know, with the vintagey where they got the drops on the bronze and the filigree and all that. It's kind of like that. We need one day of homework. We'll have to maybe dive into it one day. We need one day. Yes, homework is good. Vintage has many items to inspire. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Except for we're just going to use gold and silver, right? And stuff like and green. I've kind of like made my own stuff. But when you get the things, okay, it's not hard to do it because I'm going to send you the beads I want you to use. Easy. You can add stuff if you want to, but like for the most part, I'm going to send beads and filigree and things and stuff. Although I will say, nobody signed up to make men's jewelry, which is possibly a problem. There was one person who messaged and was like, I will make men's jewelry.
A couple people said no preference though.
And a couple people said no preference. But we got to make them like little tie clips from the 1800s. Like again, you're just going to think about this like it's an FOC. Just think about it like that. You just make something. That's fine.
As long as it follows Art Nouveau.
Yeah. Easy. Easy peasy.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, gears. Just popped out of the bag. R3523. We have 8. They're $7.99. These are gears. Now, I believe we've sold these gears before. I don't know if they were the red bronze
ones, yes.
Were they the red bronze? This style.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the red bronze gears. Now, these ones are all the same. These are the ones that you can kind of use as like the focal part and wrap the wire because they got these spiky bits and holes. Okay, so these are $7.99. These are a little hefty. They're not flimsy by any means. And these guys here, 10 pieces in the pack, 25 millimeters by 25 millimeters, double-sided. We have 8 packs for $7.99. I don't do men. So back in the day, men used to wear, they actually used to wear quite a lot of jewelry. In 1890, and everybody left to go research. In 1890 through 1910. But a lot of times they would wear these they were like a lapel clip, like a pin that went from the pin to the tie, and it had a chain, and sometimes they would have these different types of charms on there. And different things like that. They had watches. They would wear different types of things. Not really necessarily things you see anymore, but things that were going on back then. Brooches. Yeah, we might have to have a study session.
One morning coffee.
Yeah. Waist chains for the men, or just cufflinks and studs. Yeah, we're gonna do cufflinks. R3523, $7.99. Could even do like, yeah, there's a lot of different things we could do. Homework for the men's jewelry. Homework for all the jewelry.
Rebecca says she really loves your new necklace.
Oh, thanks so much. She would. It's kind of her jam. I made this morning coffee Thursday
or Friday?
Friday maybe. Maybe it was Friday.
I think it was Friday because I wasn't here.
On the morning coffee. So if you want to watch the video of me making this, I made it on the morning coffee live on Friday last week.
For R3523, I have 2 for Rebecca and 1 for Jennifer.
Okay, R3524. We have 6 of these guys. They are 8 buckaroonies. These are some red bronze bead caps. They are pretty large, 13 millimeters. So this would fit a 12 millimeter bead. These are what I consider to be like the acorn caps. You know, like you would put these on a wood bead and then it would kind of look like an acorn. This is red bronze. I don't know if that's coming off in the camera very well. So these kind of make them look like acorn tops. I mean, you don't have to use them for that, but that's what they remind me of. R3524, you get 20 pieces in the bag. The bag is $8. We have 6 bags if you want one of the acorn tops. Will fit a 12 millimeter bead. Okay.
I thought these were super cute.
I know. They're going to be cute for fall. By the way, can I just mention they're bringing the fall out at the Walmart.
Gross.
Gross. Yeah. They got sweaters out. Sweaters and all the going back to school stuff and all that. The jeans. I only know that because I had to go buy some bead boxes. And you guys, because you know how we are with the Walmart. Jeff was like, I was like, I have to go buy these bead boxes this weekend. I have to. And he was like, where do you have to go? And I said, Walmart. And he said, I will drop you off. And then he said, you have 15 minutes. I'm going to go get the oil changed. Oh, I was like, okay, man. I'm on it.
For R3524, I have 1 for Ashley, 1 for Rebecca, and 1 for Kimberly. We have 3 left of R3524.
are $35.25. We have 15 of these packs. They are $3.50. These are the 30 millimeter, which I want to say is the largest one we have. 30 millimeters. I want to say that's right. No, it's not. 35, I think. These guys here are 30 millimeter red bronze ribbon cord crimp ends. 10 pieces in the pack. 30 millimeters by 5 millimeters. $3.50 if you want a pack of these. And so these just go on the end of your, you know, your bracelet or your whatever, your ribbon, whatever you want to do. Make some like wide bracelets on fabric, different things of that nature. And you just, all you do is you just close this up. It's got little teeth. You just close it. I would put a little smidge of glue and then close it.
I thought these were super cute too, but I do love red bronze.
I know. I really like red bronze too. Well, we
Or
call it
antique
red
copper.
bronze. Everybody else calls it antique copper, I feel like, but we decided that doesn't make sense in Randy's brain. That's how it happened. Lapel pins, brooches, homework for men's jewelry. I saw a meme that said it is 90s and Walmart should be putting the Christmas stuff out any day now. It's the 90s. It is the 90s. I walked in there and you guys, I was in high school in the 90s. Okay, I was a 90s kid. I walked in there and I was just like, they even brought back 90s brands. Did you know No Boundaries and Jordache? Jordache was like legit, like really popular when I was in school at Walmart, and they're back. And No Boundaries is like putting out these 90s stuff, and I'm just like, okay. It was literally like walking into my high school closet. It's insane. Hence the new T-shirt. I like the two-sided bead box from Walmart. Yeah, well, I went to get these ones with the little things. And I did. I got some for, so I was able to get, so up here I have these mixed, and then I decided, because I'm crazy, that I want to do one for each color. So I bought, so there's antique silver, bright silver, stainless steel. Those are silvers. Copper, red bronze, bronze, gold, gunmetal. I bought 8 boxes for downstairs and 8 boxes for upstairs for a total of $175.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
it's an investment.
It is. So I hope I like it, which is what I told Jeff when we bought them. Well, I bought them and then I took them to the car because he refuses to go in.
Rosanna says antique gold.
I am just calling that all gold.
Jennifer, I have you down for one of R35.25.
We got a few minutes here, guys, then we're going to take a break. R35.26. Here's some more filigrees. Ooh, I saw a really cool design for these on Pinterest the other day. I should try it. You know those lucite flowers? The big ones? So they were capping, they were having to spread apart, but they were capping the lucites with these, and they looked really cool.
Yeah, that might look cool. I do like these cones.
These are the big cones. These guys here, it is a pack. These are red bronze filigree cones, 20 millimeters by 17 by 3. Okay, so quite large. 10 pieces in the pack. The pack is $5. And like I said, I guess they're using these to do with the lucite flowers. That would make sense, those large ones. And because they do have a cut down the top, so you can kind of open it. And I think if you really wanted to, you probably could just unfold this. I'm not going to do that to this one because it probably belongs to somebody. But on one of mine, I will open it I think it would just be a fan. It would probably just be a filigree fan if you opened it, not a cone, right? So, anyways, that's those guys. R3526, if anybody is interested in some red bronze filigree cones.
That would be an interesting pendant then. If you unfolded it.
Oh, to do the fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
For R3526, I have one for Rebecca, one for Kimberly, and one for Lois. We have 3 left of R3526.
Smash. 3527. Is that this one? No. This. R3527. We have 9 of these here. We have some more ribbon crimpins. These are red bronze, 20 millimeters. The last ones were the big boys. Those were 30. These are 20. Just a different size. This is what they look like. Honestly, I think I'm going to start maybe try. I know y'all said you don't want to do fabric stuff, but I want to do some ribbon. You know, like the velvety ribbon bracelets. You know, have you seen them? And they got like jazzy things on glued onto the ribbon. I want to do that. 20 millimeters red bronze ribbon and cord crimpins. 10 pieces in the pack. Sold by the pack. $3. We have 9 packs of these if you want one.
I love that about these two, Kimberly. Melinda, I have it on for one of R3526.
I love the basket weave. Velvet chokers. Wore those in the 70s. Ooh, I never got to wear one. How do you film these?
Camera-wise.
Camera-wise, this camera right here is my phone. And this camera right here is a webcam. Looks like this. Camera, phone, in a tripod. And we're in, technically, my kitchen, dining room. We're all about transparency over here at Thunder House. 3527. Did we get this? We good?
Jennifer, I have it on for one of R3527.
Alrighty. It is currently 10:30. Mark this off my list so I know where I'm at. We're gonna take our 10-minute break. So we're just gonna put you on the break screen. It looks like this. Okay? So we'll just put you on the break screen for 10 minutes. We'll come back at, let's say 10:40. It's 10:32. Let's come back at 10:45. Okay, so it's a little over 10 minutes. Get your snacks, let the dog out, get coffee, do whatever you gotta do. When you come back, we do have we got some news that we can sell these again on a few orders. So we're gonna do some of that, and then we have more findings. And once we get through all the findings, we have beads. But honestly, that's probably not gonna be till the afternoon, I'm betting. So
After the break, we have a lot of bronze findings.
yeah, bronze findings.
Laverl, I have it on for one of R3527.
All right, guys. So I'm not gonna turn off this live. I'm just gonna put you on the break screen, and we'll come back at 10:45. people, we are back. We'll give everybody a little hot second to get back online. From their breaking or whatever they're doing. Okay, I've got 3 items left in this tub, so we're going to do those 3 items. And then I've got some other things that are going to be random one-offs. Shannon has some tubs over here already laid out, so we'll do that. So let's pop down to the mat. Next up, we have R3528. R3528 are being sold individually. These are different gears that we have. Okay. These are bronze, little different gears. Okay, these are being sold individually for 80 cents. These guys here, 25 millimeters by 25 millimeters, so an inch, has 6 holes in it, sold individually, double-sided, 80 cents. Are $35.28. So if you got the other ones and you wanted to do like a whole steampunk situation or whatever you want to do, that's up to you. These remind me of like clock parts.
I really like the gears.
I do too. I've seen quite a few people made, because we sold some, they made like cool earrings where they had, remember we sold the charm packs where they were all kind of different, and they made like different earrings. That was cool.
I must have missed that. I'll have to find those pictures.
Oh, some people posted in the group where they were making like mismatched earrings. Because I think in those ones they had also like the little clock part where it had like the time, the little hand. So that was cute. Jefferson Ham, good morning, steampunk fans. Good morning. Happy Monday to you, Jefferson. We hope you're having a lovely time at your job. R35.28, 80 cents.
Rebecca, I have it down for 10 of R35.28.
Rebecca will probably like these ones too, because they'll go smashingly together. R35.29, also 80 cents. Here's what these ones look like. These ones have a big hole in the center. Double-sided. These guys here are R35.29, more bronze gear findings, 20 millimeters by 20 millimeters, double-sided, sold individually for 80 cents a piece. We are getting geared up for Monday. Oh, haha. You shouldn't be getting geared up for Monday. You're getting geared up for Tuesday. It's already Monday. Here's these little guys. Yeah, these little guys are cute. I like these. I'll probably be using these as like links. You could also use these ones as the ones where you can wrap in between. You could put beads on the outside, beads on the, wrap around. I made some of these with the seashells, but that was with the actual finding from Beadalon. Remember they sent in there. I had gotten some in my mystery box, but these are the actual gears. They look like suns. They also do look like suns. You are correct, Rebecca. R35.29.
Rebecca, I have it down for 20 of R35.29.
And the last item in this box,
Jennifer, I have it down for 4 of R35.29.
is a sale item. R35.30. These guys here, we have 6 packs of these, originally $9.99 at TF. We're going to sell them half off for $4.99. Build the Industrial Revolution. Yeah. These guys here are little filigrees that look like peacock heads. They're little peacock head guys. Little filigrees. Now you get 25 of these in the pack. We're going to sell them half off, so they'll be $4.99 for the pack. We have 6. And these are bendy. Okay. And they look like little peacock heads. $35.30. Sale item. I'm all out of gear jokes. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, Jefferson. Jefferson just came in to give us all his gear jokes, and then he had to go back to work. We have 6 of these, $4.99 for a pack of 25 peacock heads. If you want some.
Our 3530 is sold out.
Okie dokie. These will make good bales.
For our 3530, I have 1 for Rebecca, 1 for Jennifer, 1 for Rosanna, 1 for Boot, Scoot, and Beth, 1 for Lois, and 1 for Karen. Our 3530 is sold out.
Sold out, she says. Okay, so that is that for that tub. So we're going to deviate a little from our SKU list here. Hi, Bixby. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Do not disturb is now on.
Thank you. That's my assistant, Bixby. She never listens. She probably should be written up and fired at this point. All right, so we're going to deviate from the SKU list a little bit. I thought there was one more of these. Is there not? This one, there was...
The bag is itself.
Oh, this is a different one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to deviate here. These are one-offs, so I'm going to give them each a letter. If you want this item, you're just going to put the letter, and Shannon is going to put it down. So we are going to start off with this Red Creek Jasper pendant. This one is $11.99. So if you missed the sale on Thursday that we had improv to, the letter is M if you want this guy. He's quite big. Letter M. You might be able to snag up some stuff here. Okay.
M is sold to Boot, Scoot, and Beth.
M is for Beth. We have another. This is another Red Creek pendant. This one has pirate in it. Very cool. I don't know if you guys can see. You see that? Pirate?
Oh, this was a really cool one.
Yeah. This is where it had like red side and green side.
Mm-hmm.
$11.99 for this one. Letter P. Letter P if you want this Red Creek pendant. Letter P.
P is sold to Boot, Scoot, and Beth.
P is sold to Boot, Scoot, and Beth. Okay, we have 4mm tremolated quartz bead strand. This little bead strand here is $10. Has you can see in there black tourmaline inside the quartz. 4mm bead strand. This one is letter L. It's $10 if you want this guy. Letter L. It is 16 inches.
L is sold to Kimberly.
For Kimberly. I fell in love with this Jasper. I'm so glad to hear it. Here we have a rose quartz pendant, point pendant that's been drilled. Jeff drilled these out of the store. This one here, $12.99. It's quite hefty. Let me.
It is more pink than it appears in the video.
54 by 14. Okay, so 54 is just a little over, it's about 2 1/4 inches long. Okay, so there's that guy. Letter X. Letter X. Yeah, this is a lot more pink than it's really showing. As you know, our camera doesn't like red for some reason. $12.99 for this rose quartz pendant if you would like one. Letter X. I fell in love with this jasper.
I believe
Thunder.
Becky was saying that she was losing power
Oh,
in
Have-
South Carolina.
she's having a storm.
Yeah.
Okay, no takers on the rose quartz. I'll put that to the side. Next up, this is a ocean jasper pendant. This one is $6.99. This is the teal one. As I remember, there was only one of these teal ones. This is an ocean jasper teardrop. Okay, here's how it looks in my hand. $6.99 for this guy. Letter K is drilled on the top. If you want him, here's an empty bucket.
Just what I want. K is sold to Kimberly.
K is for Kimberly. K is for Kimberly. This is brought to you by the letter K for Kimberly. Okay, this guy here, we have some mini super magnets in the color bronze. 10 pieces for $15. You've not used the super magnets before. You have to really, they're really super. You get 10 for 15. This is letter I in the color bronze. These are the small ones. Small being 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters. Letter I.
I is sold to Lois.
Eyes for Lois. We have another pack of these same guys, 10 pieces, but these ones are gold super magnets, mini super magnets, $15 for these guys. E, letter E. They are also 6 millimeter. If you have not used these super magnets before, if I have to use magnet, this is the one I use, whether it's big or small.
E is sold to Beth.
E is for Beth. Okay, another empty tub. Now you may have seen some of these items if you are members only, because we were picking some of this stuff out at the store. Alright, so. What all do we have going on here? Okay, so we'll start with these. Okay, so these are Mayuki drops. I don't know how much is in here, but it feels like a lot. It is a mix of blues. And you can see at the top of the drops, they have a drill there. And it is quite a large mix. $3 for this, which I'm told is a smoking deal. I don't know. I don't use the Mayuki drops. This was a custom situation. F, letter F, for $3 if you would like this mix of drops, of the Mayuki drops.
F is sold to Carol.
F is for Carol. Okay, we've got quite a lot of other drop colors. Okay, we have green, Now these ones are $3.75. These are all Mayuki drops. This is quite a lot in this large tube. $3.75 for these guys. Letter O for the dark green. Here's another green. This one is, looks to be translucent. This one is $3. This one is N.
Always sold to Rebecca.
O is for Rebecca.
N is sold to Rebecca.
N is sold to Rebecca. Here's another green. These ones are, this is probably the color number, 1317, I would assume. These are $3. Again, Mayuki drops, kind of lime greeny with a AB finish here. These are letter Y.
Y is sold to Rebecca.
Y sold to Rebecca. We have some 10mm crystal bead strand here, $12. Letter Q, $12 for this guy. Letter Q. Faceted crystal. Letter Q.
Q is sold to Karen.
Q is for Karen. Here we have some little tiny check drops. Now these are bigger, as you can see from the Mayukis. These are black with a magma. They have the same drill. I do believe these to be 6mm, but let me double check. Okay, work with me here. 4mm for the drop on the bottom, but the entire bead is 6mm. I don't know if that's helpful, but that's what we're doing. So we got this one guy. He's $3. If you want him, he is letter G. Letter G. I also have this other one, letter U, and he is the same, but he has a more of a darker blue finish on the black, not the light blue. He is also $3, letter U.
G is sold to Kimberly.
G is sold to Kimberly. See the dark blue finish?
U is sold to Kimberly.
U. Okay. We've got some more of these Mayuki drops. These ones are $4.50. These are the blue with the AB finish. These are letter H. Looks like we got a couple of different colors of blue.
H is sold to Carol.
H is for Carol. Got a couple different colors of blue. Here's a darker blue. Again, these are all the Mayuki drops. $3.75. This one, letter W. This one is a lighter blue. compared to the dark. $3.50 for this one. Letter J.
W is sold to Ginny.
They're weird. Here we have a transparent blue, a transparent dark blue. This one's $3 for the Mayuki drops again. C, letter C.
J is sold to Ginny. C is sold to Ginny.
C is sold to Ginny. This one, I'm not sure. This one is check glass, but I feel like it's smaller. This one's check glass. It's blue. It's $6. I feel like it's smaller than the other check glass that we saw. Maybe not. Maybe they're the same. I think they're a little smaller. Anyways, this one's got a lot of AB finish on one side, kind of a two-tone situation. This one's $6. This one is letter S. He looks like if he was not tied in a circle, he would probably be 4 inches long.
These ones are really cute.
Letter S.
S is sold to Ashley B.
Ashley B. Here's another. This one is $8. Check glass drops. This one looks to be a little longer than the others. It's a foot. 12 inches here of the check glass drops. And these are the 4mm drop part, and the whole thing is 6 inches. These are $8. This aqua color. Letter D.
D is sold to Rebecca.
D is for Rebecca. Oh, I gotta switch my. Ran out of letters. Okay. Back to some of the Mayuki drops. Here's this. They call this a thing where it's clear and it's got the red part. I don't know. Remember what it's called.
Like a transparent red.
They call it a thing where they color the hole where the thread goes. I can't remember what it's called though. But anyways, these are $4.75. The Mayuki drops, like a million of them. A million Mayuki drops. Letter Q. Here's another situation with that. Green with orange in the where the cord goes. Mayuki drops. These ones $3. Letter G.
G is sold to Rebecca, and Q is sold to Melinda. Q is sold to Melinda.
Okay. We got still quite a few to go here, maybe 10, just so you know. Looks like we got a bunch of kind of gold colors to look at. These are all the Mayuki drops. I have this guy, which is $4, more of a sunshine yellow. $4 for him. This one, kind of a darker yellow, darker honey yellow. $3.25 for this one. This one is H. Got a frosted color, like a frosted yellow. $3.75 for frosted yellow. W.
U is sold to Rebecca. H is sold to Carol. W is sold to Ginny.
Okie doke. This one's almost kind of like a green color. It's like a yellowy green. Translucent. Transparent. Translucent. Transparent. Transparent. We had this conversation one day. J. J is $4.75 for that one. Then we have these frosted color. These guys $3. Still in the yellows. Those are letter C. And then here's a yellow drop. This is check glass yellow drop. $5 for him. He will be letter S.
J is sold to Rebecca. C is sold to Ginny. S is sold to Rebecca.
Okay. Oh. We've got another one of these dark blue check glass with the dark blue finish. I didn't realize we had two of those. This is M. $3. Maybe whoever got the first one of this wants another. It's black with the blue, the dark blue finish on there.
I think Kimberly got this one.
We have Shell needs
That
one.
one's kind of cool though.
So that's M. And then I have another blue here in the Mayuki drops. So they're blue with purple where the hole goes. $3. That's M. This one is P. Yeah, I understand. So, well, most of the time we don't try to, I mean, sometimes we do, but we don't always do where we sell one-offs like this. But these are all of our orders that people decided they didn't want. So, we're like, well, we'll run them through, I guess. So, here we are.
You bought them, they're here. Let's sell them.
Yeah.
And they're not posted yet, so we're like,
Yeah. Well, none of our stuff is posted.
yeah. M is sold to Kimberly. She wanted that second one.
Mhm.
P is sold to Jennifer.
Yeah, so a lot of times, like, if we have stuff, we generally try to get multiples of it, but this is just one of those situations where here we are. Letter L. We got some red Mayuki drops. These are $3. They don't have a price on them, but all the other ones in bags were $3, so we're going to say $3 on those. We're into red here. We've got some little red check glass drops. 6mm whole bead, 4mm drop. $3 for this little strand. Letter D. So those are more of like a matte red, like a real red. Here's a translucent red. These ones are $8, 12 inches worth of a translucent check glass red drop. And those are going to be letter K.
L is sold to Rebecca. D is sold to Kimberly. And K is sold to Kimberly. Or, I'm sorry, Rebecca.
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 We've got 2 of these left. We have a gray check glass for $6 in the same size as the others. This is a foot long. $6 for that guy. Letter I. And then we also have 4x6mm. This says teeny teardrops. 200 beads. Ruby AB. $8 for 200 of them. This one, letter E. Can I get a vowel, please? I'd like to buy a vowel. You didn't think that was funny, Shannon? I thought it was hilarious.
I smirked.
I thought it was hilarious.
E is sold to Rebecca.
E is for Rebecca. We have I, and then the only item we had left in this situation was X, and that is the rose quartz. The rose quartz is $12.99 if you wanted to think about that. And then these little drops here. I and X. These are $6, these are $12.99.
Melinda wants I. Karen wants X.
Kim, did you push your live button? Are you on the internet or are you on data? Looks like you're saying you are struggling with your internet. Everyone's pausing to give Angel a shot at the pink. Speed up
Okay.
your videos. That's actually a pretty good idea, Rebecca. All right. So I think we've done all the one-offs as far as like the orders that gotta go through again, right?
I believe so.
Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna return to the SKU list. As a reminder, we are only going this part of the sale until noon. It is currently 11:17. The second part of the sale is the split sale is going to start at 2 to whatever we run out of inventory, basically. 4, probably 3 or 4. Okay, so just as a reminder. Back to the SKU list where we were before we took our break. We are on R3531. I take that back. I take that back. I take it back. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Before we do that.
You can just use the letters.
We have some packs of Preciosa crystals. These are letter I. I have 2 of them for letter I. They are $7 for the pack. There's a whole bunch of them in there. You generally get 31 pieces for $3. This is like 200 pieces or some craziness. So there you go. Letter I. Preciosa crystals. 4mm bicones in green. $7 each.
I have one for Rebecca and one for Rosanna.
Okay. These are the same, except for they are purple. Letter X. Letter X in the lavendery purple. $7 for this pack of 4mm bicone Preciosa crystal. Whole bunch of them.
X is sold to Rebecca.
Rebecca. It doesn't have a number on it. it does on this bag. This bag, letter V, $7. 4mm bicones in khaki. I do that because I don't think this is khaki. To me, this is like not khaki, but okay. Letter V, $7 for these, just like the others. Letter L, another darker purple, $7, 4mm bicones, Preciosa crystal. There you go, 7 buckaroonies in a darker purple shade. Letter L.
L is sold to Rebecca.
Oh, I have 2 L's. I have 2 L's. One is for Rebecca. Sorry. I have another of these if you would like.
Carol gets the other L.
Carol gets the other L. This one, letter Q, $7, kind of a greenish gray, almost like an army green, I guess. 4mm bicones, Preciosa crystal, $7, letter Q.
Q is sold to Karen.
Karen. Okay, so that just leaves us with this guy, letter V. Okay, so if anybody is maybe watching in the replay, this one is $7, letter V. This is the color. There you go. Okay, and then also deviating from the SKU list, I have these 2 rolls of Ceylon. They are $4.99 each. They're letter F. I have 2 of them.
They're the same color.
They're the same color. Let me double check that. Shannon's like, are they the same? Yeah, they're the same.
It's like
Ish.
like a
they're not
reddish
the same.
brown.
They're not the same.
They're not the same.
Just kidding.
Though the one on the right is a darker.
This one is F. This one is O. $4.99. Okay.
Okay, so Amy wants F. And Rebecca wants O.
That worked out because then Rebecca put O.
They
I almost
wanted.
I almost messed it up. So I'm like, yeah, they're the same. They're not. Of course they're not the same. Why would they be the same? Thank you for your patience. Like I said, doing the best I can over here. All right, now I think we've made it through all those then. There we go. Okay, back to it. 35, 31. Sale item. Sale item. Amy says, yay. Sale item. 35, 31. Here we have some bezel trays that Jeff was selling 20 of them for $15. We're gonna sell them for $7.50, so they're half off. And the cool part is that they're links. So they're bronze links. Apparently this one is a charm. Are they both links and charms, or is that just broken? Let me investigate. I think this one is just, it doesn't look broken. He must just not got finished or something. Anyway, so you get 20 of them in the pack for $7.50. They are half off. These are little links. I wanted to check quality to see if maybe it busted off, but they seem sturdy, so there you go. Dun, dun, dun. R3531. I will get you a size as soon as I get these back in here. $20mm by 12mm. 20 pieces in the pack. It is a link. The back looks like this. The front looks like this. It is deep, so you could put stuff in it. You see there? You could put stuff in it if you want to. And there you go.
For R3531, I have one for Rosanna, one for Karen, one for Rebecca, and one for Boot Scoot and Beth. We have 4 left of R3531.
Bum, bum, bum. We're doing it. We're doing it. I lost my microphone here. All right. Now on to 35, 32. 32. Here we have R3532. These guys here are $1. So these are bezel trays as well. They're links and they're double-sided. So you could do your doings on both sides if you wanted, which is pretty cool. They're not super deep, but like if you want to do photos or maybe a little bit of resin or something, that'd be cool. They're $1. We have 38 of them. I must have kept some. It looks like I must have kept some. 35, 32. $1 buckaroonie if you want one.
Lois and Laverl, I have you each down for 1 of R3531.
Cause like, what if we make little cool little like bracelet things? That'd be cool. We could do diamond glaze with little photos. We could do personal photos. The pets. We could do Winter and Mr. Bunsen.
Or like pressed flowers.
And
I love the ones with the pressed flowers.
I have some of those little flowers downstairs. I
You
just
could.
never use them.
Those are so cute though. You could use them as earrings and make like earrings of
Of
the
your pets. Oh, that would be fun. That's a good idea, Shannon.
So like
Look at this.
put Lily, Bunsen, Winter,
Girl.
and then the other side different pictures
So,
or
Mr.
like
Bunsen, Winter, and Lily.
yeah, as earrings.
Lily needs a bead. First, here we go. So that would have to be like that. So we have Lily over here, and then the kittens. Would be mismatchy earrings. How many of you?
You do love your mismatch.
This is going to be you trying to do your pets.
I only have 6. Well, if you don't count the cats. I don't have 8. There's 9 with the cats. 6
You're going to
without.
have to make a pendant. Who's going to go in the pendant?
Probably Coda.
Oh, no! Of course, it's Coda, her favorite. Okay. Anyways.
Hey now.
Hey now.
He's so cute though.
Coda is a husky dog.
He's my
Case you didn't.
Siberian and he's my precious little boy.
Oh, he's the precious one out of the 6.
Favorites? Ooh. Oops.
Oh, Shannon, you can make a belt, they said.
Almost.
That's funny.
At least the front half.
And I'm trying to convince her to get 2 more animals because when she started here, she had 8 animals. Now she only got not 8. And I told her, that doesn't work for me.
That doesn't work for me. I laughed so hard when she told me that. I'm like, okay. I told my boyfriend, I'm like, Randy says we need to get 2 more dogs. So.
Let's get on it.
For R3532, I have 5 for Rebecca and 2 for Lori. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep more of those. That's gonna
Melinda
be
says
so
she
cute.
would press clay in them. They would also
Yes.
work for that taxidermy clay, Melinda. That like sticky glue taxidermy clay. I have done that on some other things. Not on these, but on like to make pendants. If you have like, cause I had like some broken beads and stuff, and I
Yeah.
just like pushed them into the clay, cause it.
Like a mosaic.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah. She had a good makeup belt. That's funny. Okay, our 35, 33, 35, 33. Here we have the bronze now. The bronze cone bead caps. These are the same as the red bronze ones that we looked at. $5, but these are the bronze ones. Remember I was saying you could put these over the top of the lucite flowers. Okay, you get 10 in the pack for 5 buckaroonies. The filigree bronze. We have 6 packs if you want one. I think those are going to be fun. I'm going to try that lucite thing. We do have 2 packs. Was it 2? Or maybe it's more than 2. We have 2 different colors of lucite flowers.
Blue and pink, I think.
Blue and pink that are coming up. I wanted to see if there was any flowers in there. But these mostly look like leaves, although not really seriously looking. For flower heads. I see mostly different kinds of flower heads. These are not the ones that I want. They never are, right?
You should still have some downstairs.
I have to look. I know I had some.
Oh, maybe they're in the design on the fly. They're probably in there.
Probably.
For R3533, I have 1 for Rebecca, 1 for Melinda, and 1 for Kimberly. We have 3 left of R3533.
I don't even know what poor Jefferson would have done if I would have showed him my box of design on the fly business. He probably would have passed out with his shambleness. I just can't get over the way he said it. I'm just in shambles. It's just like, wow, okay.
Just broken down.
Just
sad.
totally broke his spirit with my beads. I don't know. That's too funny. Okay, I'm not going to dump out these 230 packs of these that we have. But, here we go. Our 35.34 are $2.25 if you want some of these. Now, these are the guys that go over the top. These are bendy filigree. Okay? You can bend them out flat.
These would be great for the Greek if they were gold.
That's what I'm saying. Bronze, gold.
Look how nice.
These would be great for the
They're
wedding.
so cute though.
These actually will be really good for the wedding, which is why I was like, oh, bronze. We could be using these, Shannon. Look at that. Maybe putting that over your stuff. You could be layering it up.
They are
It's
nice.
got the little leaves. It looks super good. And I think, like, if you really want to get jiggy with it, you could use even a smaller bead, or you can make this into a bead on its
Like
own.
Yeah.
Try to. You have to bend it in. Look at that. You can make it super small to go over the entirety of your size 8 beads. Or 6s, 8s. Sorry, I'm really close to the camera. Hello. Sorry. Yeah, so these I'm liking. I think you could even, you can bend them out on the edge. Like, I feel like there's a lot we could do here. You could make these into, like, your bell flowers. Okay. I see you, filigree. Anyway. I'm just over here playing. Okay, so you get 10 pieces in the pack for $2.25 or $35.34. I will not give you guys this bent up one. Don't worry, I have
Oh no,
230
Rain doesn't
of
have
them.
to keep that.
I'm gonna keep this. This one's for me.
Mm-hmm.
Write it down.
I am
Randy.
Randy for 1.
For one thing.
Should have taken 30.
Well, I might.
We might.
I might. Well, there you go.
R3534, I have 1 for Rebecca, 1 for Kimberly, 1 for Jennifer, 2 for Carol, 1 for Kim, and 2 for Lois.
Fun fact. Phyllis counted and bagged and priced all of these.
Filigree can be hard because they like sticking together. The Whirl, I have you down for 1 of R3534. We have a couple left.
We have a couple left, Shannon said. 35, 34. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, this one's done though. Dunzo. What number are we on here?
3535. They're more bronze filigree. Charm pack.
35, 35?
Yep.
35, 35. Here we go. 35, 35. $3. We have 65 of these. Okay, these guys here, bronze filigree charm pack. 10 pieces in the pack. 17 millimeters by 17 millimeters, not bendy. Not bendy pieces. Okay. So they're more for stacking and building and punching holes in and using in the necklace piece, you know. So not bendy pieces. Here you go. 10 of them. 17 by 17 millimeter. And here, PK, you would. These guys here, free buckaroonies if you want some. PK, word must be getting out about your channel, or maybe people just ask me because they know that you're a Thunderhorse Descendant. But I told everybody I was reading this book, the Court of Roses and Thorns. Thorns and Roses. You've heard of this book? The only reason I was reading it is because I was walking out the door at Jeff's apartment in Bismarck. I had a 6.5 hour drive, and I said, oh, I forgot to download a book before I go. And then I said to myself, well, all those girls were talking about this book. What was the name of it? And then I Googled it, and then I was like, okay, I didn't even read what it was about. I just downloaded it, and I started, and it's a series. There's 7 books, or 6 or something.
Very
Anyway,
popular.
it's very popular, I guess. So I'm reading it, and then I was telling Jeff about it this weekend, and he's like, oh, did PK suggest that? Did PK review it? Amber was like, did PK Amber, when I told her I was reading it, she's like, oh, did PK review it? I told Shannon said, oh, did PK suggest that? So, question, have you reviewed
It did it on accident.
The Roses and Thorns? Did what on accident?
Oh, I thought you were reading. It thought that Lois put a link, and it wasn't. She just put a period.
Oh, Lois, you don't be getting shicey now in the you got
Sad face.
sad face. Lois is getting shicey. She got timed out by the bot.
Have a good day, Lois.
She's like, I'm out.
She's definitely out now. I am the Bookie Monster.
I read the book, but not the rest yet. I've read that book. Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering if you had done a on your channel on your YouTube, if you'd done a review or whatever, if you're doing that kind of thing. Bronze filigree. Anyways, moral of the story is word's getting out about the Bookie Monster. If you don't know about the Bookie Monster, that's PK. Go over, subscribe to her channel. We support all our Thunderhorse Descendants. She does book readings over there. Well, here's the thing. She's not going to read to you, which is what I wanted her to do, but she didn't. I'm like, can you? That's what you should do, PK. You should have a session where you just read to people. Can you read it online? Is that questions? I have questions. Can you do that? For those of us who don't like to actually read the physical book because we're beading. So you should just read it to us in your mom voice. We could listen before we went to bed. We'll have nighttime bedtime stories
By PK.
by PK.
That would be cute.
Just saying.
For R3535, I have one for Rebecca, one for Kimberly, one for Rosanna, and one for Lori.
You could record it ahead of time, PK. You're gonna read it anyway. You could record it ahead of time, and then you could just play it. And it could be called PK Bookie Monsters Nighttime Bedtime Stories. 35.36. $1.95. We have 67 of these. These are the bubble links. We have had these before in the past. I don't know if we sold them in pairs before. Oh yeah. I think they were silver though. I think we had silver ones. And
Antique silver, maybe?
yeah, and we sold them in pairs. So this is what they look like. I'll get one out for you so you can see. Not that one because it's got a price tag on it.
These are one of my favorite.
These are for your ugly ear distortion.
I don't know where you got that number from either, Kimberly, but I was gonna write you down for these.
Now we're just, one's getting shicey and one's making up numbers. Must be
Yeah,
time for us to get off
came
pretty
out
soon.
of nowhere with that one. I was like, ooh.
Ooh. So here you go. Here's what they look like.
I love these so much. They're so cute.
The little bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they're not supposed to be bendy. They're slightly bendy, but nothing terrible. If you really, you probably crack it. But you can use these for earrings, for links. You can put beads on, wrap beads around, do whatever you want. Use it as a bar necklace. Like, go this way with it. Put your little charms on the bottom. Whatever you want to do. You get a pair for $1.95 if you want some. These are bronze. We have 67 of them. 2 pieces in the pack. They're sold by the pack. They're tapered 8mm to 12mm, 12mm to 8mm, 46mm long. Thank you very much for your shout out. I probably could read it online because of copyright, but the heck, I'm not at 1,000 people yet, so who cares about monetizing? Get hit for copyright with my sprints every time for the music. Yeah. Okay.
They would look good on those.
So
Like these little ones.
yeah. Drops would look good on those. Yeah, just download music. Can you just download music from YouTube, PK? That's what I do. They have free music, and then you don't have to do that. Because that used to happen to me all the time too. And then they'd be like, "Oh, this is a possible issue," and I would be like, "No, it's not." And then they'd send me this thing, and then I'd be like, "See, I told ya."
For R3536, I have 10 for Rebecca, 2 for Kimberly, 1 for Nancy Sullivan, 2 for Kim, 2 for Melinda, 2 for Bonnie, 1 for Laverne, and 2 for Sandy. We do have some left of R3536.
Did you see my latest circlets? All beads came from Thunderhorse Descendant. Oh, I have not. I have to check it out, Rosanna. I'm reading Mind Games by Nora Roberts.
Nora Roberts is pretty popular too.
I don't know if I've ever read any of her stuff. Does she write murder books?
Yeah, I have some, I think. If you, well, I
I
guess you
thought
don't
she
really
was
read.
I thought she was like the romance lady. Is she not? Who's the romance lady?
Maybe I'm thinking of the other lady.
Nora
Yes?
something or other. No. Yeah. See, she says no.
Okay.
Nora Roberts is romance.
I'm thinking of a different Nora, but I think I might have some Noras too.
I think I know who you're talking about. But there's one who writes murder books
JB.
and one that writes romance stories.
Yeah.
35.37. Here we go with bronze filigree. These are.
These are cute.
We showed the red bronze like this.
Yep.
So these are just like the red bronze, but they're bronze. Okay, these ones here, large bronze colored brass flower filigree pack. That's a lot of things. 10 pieces. Sold by the pack. We have 42 packs, $2.25. Okay. So these ones can also be laid flat for your stacking if you'd like. These little loops, so these are bendy. These little loops bend around. You can do all your things, stack them up, do whatever you want. Are $35.37. She does
That
murder
is
books
true.
under the name of J.D. Robb. Oh, I did not know that.
I love reading.
Shannon reads more than me.
I can't do audiobooks though.
I have to do audiobooks because I have crap to do.
Yeah.
So I listen to my books on Audible, basically. And so I do that while I'm beading. I do it while I'm like
Cleaning up your messes.
cleaning up your bead messes. I do it while Jeff is shattering to pieces in shambles. I do it when I do my dishes, like all that. I don't care for sweet romance.
Everybody has a preference.
Yeah, it's true.
There's so many books out there. For our 3537, I have one for Kimberly, one for Rebecca, and one for Rosanna.
I'm already in the series now of this Roses and Thorns. And now I'm on
Good
to,
luck.
I read Mist and Fury, which was the second one, and now I'm into,
Already?
yeah,
You-
now I'm into something,
third one?
something else, whatever the third one is. I don't even know the name of it.
You didn't even know the name of the first one.
I know.
When will the leftovers of this sale be posted? After I take pictures of everything. Probably Wednesday, Thursday, Bonnie.
Okay, am I missing a number? What is happening?
Uh,
35, 38.
38. The square one.
Yeah.
35, 38.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we didn't have too many of these. Yeah, I would say about Wednesday, Thursday.
Our 35, 38. That's probably our mail.
It's just, he actually was throwing down packages. He was throwing them down pretty hard.
Well, Joe is back and he puts them in the porch.
Oh, that makes sense then.
I like
Maybe it was
I
that
like
door closing.
Yeah.
Joe's nice.
$6. These guys are 35, 38. We only have two of these. These are bronze squares. They're all the same. Okay, these are flexible, bendable filigree. You can use these to do all your filigree business. I've seen people use them as bales by bending them in half and putting them around beads, layering them up, like making this just the pendant and dangling bits from the bottom, like whatever you want to do here. Have two of them.
Our 3538 is sold out. For our 3538, I have one for Rebecca and one for Kimberly.
Sold out, she says. Okay, as a reminder, we have about 15 minutes or 12 minutes left on the sale here for the first part. And then we're going to take a break and we're going to come back at 2 o'clock. So just so you know. $35, $39. I think these are the bad boys. Yeah, these are the biggest of the crimpins that we got. 35 millimeters, bronze ribbon crimp cordons, 10 pieces, 35 by 5, 10 pieces in the pack, sold by the pack. We got 12 packs, they're $4. Okay. So these are 5 millimeters larger than the other ones, the red bronze ones that I said I thought were the big ones. It's these ones. So there we go. We have 12 of these guys if you want them. Or 35, 39. You're warning my little book cart. Warming.
Warming.
Warming. Dallas series. Deep down. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I don't know if I'm usually pretty forgetful for names,
On the title of the book?
titles, and authors. But I
Oh.
don't think I've read those either.
You're funny. The girl who's giving me credit, not knowing the name of the book I'm reading.
Because that is funny.
Because I'm currently reading it.
Yeah, I read a lot of books, but because I usually have a lot of Kindle books, I don't have them
The
in my
physical book.
hand, so I don't look at the cover every time I open it. It's so annoying.
Right. Oh, coffee's cool. Alright. I don't know how I got myself all unarranged. Okay, here we go. 3540 Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
3540. We have 67 of these guys. Now these guys we have sold before. These are the rhombus little filigree charm packs. $1.25 for rhombus filigree charm packs. You get 6 pieces in the pack. And these guys look like this. Okay, so these are filigree parts, so they're quite thin. They are going to be bendy, right? There we go. 3540 is the number if you want one of those. $1.25 for a pack of 6. I love fantasy books. I'm not the biggest fan of fantasy books, which is funny because I'm reading this whole series about fantasy. But I don't usually. I usually read like murder stories
That is true.
or
And
thrillers or
Yeah.
suspenseful drama, something like that.
that one book you were telling me, I was like, what?
It's hard to
The
say.
whole thing was just
I think the creepiest one I ever read, I don't even remember the name of it. I think it was called The Perfect Child. Something. They found this girl and she was wandering the streets. She was a little girl. Anyway, the doctor ended up adopting her, and then she started terrorizing the mother when the doctor wasn't home. And so everybody thought that the mother, the adopted mother, was abusing her because she had like a lock on the door, like on the outside of the door, and she was like whatever, and she would lock her in there while the dad was at work and all this. Anyway, she ended up killing their baby.
the daughter.
The daughter, the adopted daughter,
Daughter.
killed their baby because they, after all this time, they finally got pregnant, right? Because they couldn't get pregnant, blah, blah. They finally got pregnant. She killed the baby, and then she pushed the aunt down the stairs and killed her, and she got sent off to the psych ward. This was after all this craziness was going on. And then the dad still went to go see her after all that. So then it came out that the social worker who did the adoption knew them, and her actual mother, this girl's real mother, had her locked up in a dog kennel
Oh,
for like 5 years or something,
that would,
in a little dog
Yeah.
crate, and she went ballistic and she killed her mother, and that's why she was wandering around out in the desert because they lived in like Arizona or something.
that would
Based
cause
on a
some,
true story.
definitely cause some
Jeez.
mental trauma there.
Yeah, that was rough, Shannon. Even Jeff got into that one.
Rebecca, I love fantasy as well, but I'll read anything.
3541.
For 3540, I have 3 for Rebecca, 1 for Ashley, 1 for Lori, and 2 for Melinda.
Some more ribbon crimpins. 3541, 10 millimeter bronze ribbon and crimp cord ends, 10 pieces, 10 millimeters by 5 millimeters, 10 pieces in the pack. We have 4 packs. They are $3. $3. like to leave this reality. Fantasy is the best way to go. Why by Amy? Werewolves, vampires, witches, dragons. Love all that. You should read this Thorns and Roses, Rebecca. You would like it. It's basically like, it's like all those stories that are already out there wrapped up into one series. It's quite interesting. Oh, they were even doing Hansel and Gretel. She went to the witch's house to get a bone. And the witch was blind. And she had to sneak into her house. And she caught her. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Why do they always get caught?
I don't know. They gotta be smarter. 3541.
Try harder. Come on, guys.
Try harder. I'm like, come on, don't you have fairy powers? What are you doing?
Something. Sneak ability. For R3541, I have one for Nancy and one for Kathy. We have two left of R3541.
If you're new here, welcome in. You never know what you're gonna get at Thunder House.
Oops.
Whoops. But we're fun. That's important. R3542. Here we have some double-stranded toggles. Bronze Tibetan style double strand toggle clasp, $1. If you want one, we have 9 of them. 3542. They are $1 buckaroonie. $1, $1, $1. We have 9 of them. Or 3542. Fun facts. I have to go during this break to Target and get ink for the printer because it's refusing to print.
This one?
Yeah, because it won't read the.
Oh, because you tried to buy
I tried to
the
use
non-brand one.
Yeah, and it said no. So I gotta go get that, and then I also gotta get us some food. Because I forgot that too.
We have one left of R3542. For R3542, I have 3 for Rebecca, 1 for Ashley, 1 for Kimberly, 1 for Bonnie, and 2 for Melinda. We have one left of R3542.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we could probably get one more in. 3543.
Thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie, I have you down for the last one of R3542.
Rebecca's gotta go to Michael's store. Okay, while you're over there, can you pick me up some printer ink? That'd be good. No? Here we
Probably have
have.
to ship it. I don't know if she's gonna drive it out here.
Here we go. We have these guys. So these guys are not bendy. Okay, these are a pack of, where are we at? 6mm bronze cord ends. 20 pieces in the pack. They will fit a 5mm round cord. Okay, or like a leather, like a words. Leather cord USA type of leather, right? It'll fit a 5. It's got a hole in the end if you need to do that, but basically what I would probably use these for, you could use them for a lot of things, but because they don't bend, they're very strong. You could use this on the end of your leather cords to make them look more finished, right? They have a hole so you can put your wire in there and create a loop to attach your cords onto jump rings and lobster claws instead of having to have like the crimp cord ends. So you could glue in there and then you could create a loop on the end, or you could use this on memory wire. Again, if you are wanting to have a bead or something for the memory wire, where the memory wire would loop right here on the bottom, and you could use your hollowed out cording, or you could just put a bead here to make it look a little more finished. It's up to you. Anyway, these are $2.25 if you want a pack of these. They are bronze. We have 33 packs of them. And There's 20 pieces in the pack. $35.43. Is that JCPenney's? I thought they went out of business.
I was staring at the screen. I wasn't watching.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Rebecca's gonna hop on her dragon and come on over. Use them for the Kumi. I can never say that.
Kumihimo?
Yeah, that's the braiding. Take a while to get there. I think you need to go get the inks before I can get there.
Yeah, I kind of like these. For R3543, I have one for Nancy and one for Rebecca.
All right. So it looks like we only have maybe. Excuse me.
We have five.
5 bronze findings left, and a few other odds and ends, and then we gotta go into beads.
Some of these beads are just nice.
Yeah. So we got African jade, we've got pearls, crystals, gemstones, Z beads.
Some Chinese crystal, the imitation Egyptian.
Oh yeah, the imitation Egyptian. Bunch of different stuff for when we come back. Okay? That would be on Silver Silk.
That would go on.
Sears went out of business, I think, not JCPenney's. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, we're gonna bounce off of here.
Did you see that?
What? What are we
It just completely glitched.
Ghosts. Shannon. Ghosts. Okay. Well, we're gonna jump off here.
Charge your
gonna
phone.
Charge our phones up. We're gonna take our break, so we'll come back at 2 o'clock on a different video. I've already set it up so that you can join it whenever, you know, in the chat and stuff. So at 2 o'clock we'll come back and we will do the beads and the rest of these few little findings that I have in this tub, and then we'll be done for the day. So if we don't see you and when we come back, hope you have a lovely, spectacular day. But if we do see you, then we'll see you when we're looking at you.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Hopefully, see you in a bit.
we're gonna work on our we're coming
We're
back
getting there.
later sign off situation. Yeah. Okay.